I'ma hold your hand when I say this because this might sound uncomfortable, but it's true. If someone is constantly trying to provoke you, it's not because you're weak. It's because they've already lost leverage. I've seen this play out over and over in creative spaces, professional environments, casual scenes, and intimate relationships. And once you see this pattern, you cannot unsee it. I've worked in creative environments where status, image, talent, and access matter the most to all of the people in those spaces. I've watched how people behave when they feel secure and how they behave when they don't. And one thing is consistent. When someone can outgrow you, outwork you, or outposition you, they try and out-emotionalize you. Principle 1. Provocation is a power move that fails. Here's the truth most people miss. Provocation is a last resort for the powerless. If someone could actually compete with you, they wouldn't need to poke, nag, mock, or destabilize you emotionally. Triggering you becomes their strategy because performance didn't work. Principle 2. Contempt isn't confidence. A lot of people mistake contempt for dominance. Contempt is what shows up when somebody feels threatened but doesn't want to admit it, because doing that would disrupt their internal image of their own identity and thus themselves. Principle 3. Every trigger is a failed stress test. Here's the reframe that changes everything. A trigger attempt isn't about your weakness. It's a stress test that they failed internally. Your calm exposes their instability. Your restraint highlights their lack of control. That's why composure feels threatening to them. Principle 4. When you're calm, it makes them escalate. When you don't react the way that they expect, one of two things happen. They back off or they escalate. Escalation is confirmation. It means your nervous system stayed regulated while theirs didn't. And so by provoking you, they're actually trying to regulate their own nervous system, i.e. their own emotions, because their identity feels destabilized. They're not able to create any narratives or reframes in a healthy way where it's like, hey man, that person's just doing their thing and that's okay. I have a goal. I'm going to work toward it. I'm going to be something too. So usually the root of this is immaturity. So people that never learned how to regulate their own emotions and to calm themselves internally or mentally end up trying to destabilize you in the ways that we're talking about. So here's the takeaway. This is the real power. Anyone who needs to provoke you to feel powerful is already telling you that they don't have power. You're already ahead of them. You're already above them. Do not engage. Your job isn't to prove anything. Your job is to stay grounded, observant, and unshaken. That's the authority they can't touch. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Q, and this is Dirty Chai Media, where we break down people power and the patterns that shape them through an artist's lens. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop me a comment and tell me if you've experienced this in your own life and how you handled it or how you failed to handle it. Remember, once you come to understand whether you handle it positively or negatively, you can always learn to do better the next time, and you can always change perception by being consistent with your reactions over time.